a time travel story with a frame narrative set in the Victorian era, tackles the overdone subplot of time travel in speculative fiction and gives it a unique spin akin to the Assassin's Creed video game franchise. In fact, the concept for which the two titular characters travel through time is almost identical to that of Assassin's Creed. The only difference is that the technology is 19th century steampunk, while Assassin's Creed is set closer to modern day. Season 1 is episodic and serial in nature. Each episode is self-contained to a single adventure, aside from the two-part season finale. The overarching storyline is the frame narrative of the two main characters, in which they deal with trying to keep their discovery a secret from the college. It's because of this that the framing feels more interesting than the actual time-traveling portions. Dreams and philosophy, time travel, and history. Sage and Savant deals with time travel the way the film Inception deals with philosophy. The book Inception and Philosophy is a fascinating read, and the Google Talk video on YouTube is a great introduction as to why the movie is so much more complex than the average person gives it credit for. Like Inception and its reality versus dreams theme present throughout the film, the tales of Sage and Savant tackles philosophical schools of thought dealing with death. Isn't murder to inhabit the body of somebody already dead? One of the main questions of the first season is whether suicide would return a traveler safely to their body. The writers keep coming back to this, and throughout the season, more and more data is collected, but nothing is definitively concluded in the first season regarding this moral conundrum. In fact, not fulfilling on promises is perhaps the biggest sin this season commits. To be fair, most television operates the same way with their season finales, and the tales of Sage and Savant is clearly trying to emulate that style of storytelling while mixing in old-time radio tropes from the golden age of radio. After all, where would showrunners be if the main character defeated the big bad before the mid-season finale? Assuming this is an ongoing adventure, meaning the ending is unknown in some capacity, the creators of Sage and Savant do a marvelous job at weaving in serial storytelling tropes and episodic fiction elements. And while it doesn't answer some of the more illuminated questions of the season, it does act as a nice gateway into the world of steampunk and time travel fiction. 4 out of 5 stars.
Hey everyone, this is David Rosen. You might know me from Bird Road Podcast or my award-winning instrumental music albums or one of my million other projects, but I'm here to tell you about my new project, Piecing It Together. This is a new podcast I'm doing with a revolving cast of guest hosts where we talk movies. We're not just reviewing movies, there's plenty of other places to get your movie reviews. But on Piecing It Together, you're going to get a fun conversation in which two hardcore movie fans try to break down a new release and figure out what the inspirations for the film were, and hopefully inspire you to check out some of the other movies that come up during each episode. You can listen to Piecing It Together on iTunes, Pocket Cast, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
Next time on Audio Drama Reviews.
Solaris Seethes. Solaris Saga, Book 1. Written by Janet McNulty. Narrated by Darian DeMaria.
Hey, Mike Berganzi here, founder of Audio Drama Reviews. If you like what you heard, consider following us on Twitter and Facebook, subscribing to our YouTube and SoundCloud channels, and last but not least, our Patreon and iTunes accounts. Links to all those in the episode description. Have a great Audio Drama Sunday. Did you know you can read these reviews before they're released on the feed? Sign up for our email list and get new reviews delivered straight to your inbox. You'll be the first to know about new content coming to the site. Thanks for listening.